Badger Max High School Hoops, presented by Champion Windows, is brought to you in part by Badger Max Premium Sports Drinks. Champion Windows, every home needs a champion. Menards, save big money at Menards. Goodwill and the power of work. And by the Milwaukee Bucks.
On transition by McMurtry. Now three launched the near side and knocking it down. Jaden Champion. That's our first three-pointer tonight all season long. Three-point shots brought to you by Goodwill and the power of work. Another three-pointer launched and made. Najee Stewart answers a couple of Goodwill three-point shots tonight. We thank our good friends at Goodwill for that sponsorship this season. And Fall sitting in that 2-3 zone from the opening tip here tonight. Stewart for three. Got it. Another three ball for Goodwill and the power of work.
And they play the 1-3-1 trap after that. So it's a great job by Tosa to get that basket and go right to the trap.
Falls. All season long, our three-point shots are brought to you by Goodwill and the power of work. Have to make one here. Long distance Champion with it now off the inbound. Try to roll it in to Fry. It was knocked out of bounds. All season long, our three-point shots will be brought to you by Goodwill and the power of work. Cooper now works it off to Young. Carlson from underneath. Kick out back up top. Brave for three. Got it.
Well, he shoots the ball so correctly. You know it's going to go in sooner or later. He's been getting good looks. And that's a load off right there. Here we go with a little trapping action.
Goodwill power of work three-pointer inside Zimmer with the finish. Let's head over to Kira with our special interview.
I've got Pat Bolter with Goodwill here with me. Can you tell us a little bit about Goodwill's green mission?
Well, you know, Goodwill has been green long before it was trendy to become green. Since 1902, we've been collecting these donated items, and they're repurposed and reused and not put in landfills or thrown away. And we work with area schools, elementary, middle, and high schools, to teach them the importance of sustainability through various donation drives that we hold, so that they're always thinking about how to be kind to the planet.
Well, thank you so much for what you do for the environment, the community, and of course for joining us for High School Hoops.
Thank you.
And back to you.
Thank you so much. Again, all season long, our three-point shots brought to you by Goodwill and the power of work. We thank Pat Belter and the fine folks at Goodwill picking us up once again on High School Hoops this season. 12-point advantage here. 11:38 to go, 43-30. Favor of the Park, and we'll head to Kira for another interview.
I've got Cheryl Lightholder with Goodwill here with me. Can you tell us a little bit about the Club Goodwill Rewards program?
The Club Goodwill Rewards program is a special club just for our shoppers. They can earn discounts as they shop for great finds. We also have discounts for students and seniors and military personnel. There's something for everyone.
And where can folks go to find their closest Goodwill location?
With 63 store and donation centers, I do recommend that they go to our amazinggoodwill.com website and type in their zip code. They'll find the store closest to them.
Well, thank you so much for all that you do for the community and, of course, for being a part of High School Hoops.
Thank you very much.
And back to you.
Cheryl Lightholder and the folks at Goodwill, we thank you. 43-30, Park on top of Racine Case. 11.5 minutes to go. Timeout taken by Riverside here. Stops play with 9:07 to go here in this second half. Let's toss it over to Kara.
Thank you so much. I've got Cheryl Lightholder with Goodwill here with me. Cheryl, how does shopping at Goodwill help the community?
When you shop and donate at Goodwill, you support our mission. And our mission is to provide training and support services, employment services for people who have disabilities or disadvantages who seek greater independence. That's a very important part of what we do. So when you support Goodwill, you're supporting your community.
Well, thank you so much for all the support in the community and, of course, for being a part of High School Hoops.
Oh, that is our pleasure.
And back to you.
All right, Karen, Cheryl, thank you.
Coach Riley has set them up very well for success against that 1-3-1.
Lewis for three, drains it. We told you about that. About a third of his shots go in from the three ball. All season long, our three-point shots brought to you by Goodwill and the power of work.
They've backed it off a little bit, so they're not getting quite the open baseline moves, and kapow, Sanford just drains it.
Another three-pointer brought to you by Goodwill and the power of work provided by Shannon Sanford. 16-13 per Golders. 10.5 to go first half. Sanford deep three, got it. Sanford's second three of the night, brought to you by Goodwill and the power of work.
Excellent job. Against the zone, you must fake, because everybody's watching the ball.
Lewis for three, knocks it in. Our first three-pointer of the second half, brought to you by Goodwill and the power of work.
You know, he could have had that shot before, but he didn't take it early in the offense. He waited till it came back around. Very good patience by Lewis. He's really, obviously, an unbelievable player.
East will bring it down with the 1-point lead. All season long, three-point shots will be brought to you by Goodwill and the power of work. Moving screen violation on Brookfield East. McGrath back to Gauger for three on the way. Good. Our first three-pointer of the night brought to you by Goodwill and the power of work.
In and out, and then back in, set up by Graff, who gets the assist. Gauger with three.
Three ball on the way. That one will settle in. Another three-point shot brought to you by Goodwill and the power of work. This time Andres Peralta Werns.
I think he came in to shoot one because they just haven't been hot. That was his first appearance, and he drilled it. He'll go right by you.
Audie, top of the circle, able to drop it in. Another long-distance shot. Our three-point shots brought to you by Goodwill and the power of work. And then we got an offensive foul. Benchwall taking the charge on the drive by Thompson. That's two fouls on Thompson here early on.
Isaiah West setting a bunch of screens inside, looking for the rebound, and he freed up a guy underneath for the quarter, from the corner. So Peters hits a three.
Another three ball brought to you by Goodwill and the power of work.